This was something I always wanted to do a ride-along with an American cop.
Yeah, she runs it. Like a...
Alright, man, this is kind of slide your head through this.
As in
Oh, no, man. I feel fully rigged up. Tighten this up.
Let's hope you don't need to
Fully rigged
use
up.
that.
So the idea is this stops any shells coming our way, but we'll still hurt a heck of a lot. Is that
I've seen the movies, so
Yeah, it's probably going to leave a bruise.
Hopefully they don't confuse me for a criminal.
behave yourself.
It wouldn't be the first time.
There he is back there.
Hey, that's Johnny in the back, everyone. Johnny was in the back, which was the treatment he deserved, really. I mean, let's be honest.
It doesn't even feel like I'm wearing a belt because of this vest. Do you ever get used to that?
Yeah, eventually. I've been wearing one for 30 years. So.
Riding along with the Texan Popo. By the sounds of things up the front of the car here, we've got our first major call.
Oh, it's a mattress in the middle of the highway.
A mattress in the road?
Yeah.
Well, we are more than happy to help you out. If you want help with that, I can help you lift a mattress off the road.
We have...
Mattress.
There is a mattress on the road, and we are going to save the day.
The officers of the law have been called.
Now for this, typically, would you put the lights on and rush to it? Oh, now that's an interesting one. Is it illegal to use your phone while you drive here?
Yes, it is.
she dropped it pretty fast,
Yeah.
so I'm thinking it's illegal. Now she's just grooving along to the music.
But we have to follow them for a little distance, you know. We can't just
See them pull it out.
look at it, you know.
Okay.
On the other side of town, Gimli was doing a ride-along of his own.
We did a run of the strip and he showed us all the most undesirable hotels to be in.
Like I said, some of these motels down here were the ones I was telling those people.
The sketchiest parts of town, the places where you shouldn't be.
So, you know, same thing applies at all the motels. You can run tags. You might get some stolen vehicles from time to time. But then you have guys that are, you know, here because they're going to sell dope here, you know, so they're not getting jammed up at their house.
Getting out with a popo was something different, something that you'd never be able to do back home.
Do y'all watch football on TV? Yeah. Who's y'all's team?
The Cowboys.
Cowboys?
I like the Cowboys. I like
Washington. Washington? Oh, man.
Coming up, the Dreamlivers witness their first real arrest. And does Johnny take things too far?
I got us some pretty good hotels, and those boys should be thankful.
Two separate police officers, two separate ride-alongs. They both said,
They both point
don't stay here.
Yeah, American muscle.
We're out on the town in Amarillo doing the rounds with a genuine Texas cop.
So Amarillo has a bit of a homeless population then.
Yeah, concentrated in this area. Just seeing if there's anybody asleep behind these little deals. Just check on them, make sure they're okay. It's really not all that cold yet, so.
Yeah, right.
And it, you know, summer there'll be a bunch, and then it gets pretty cold here in the winter. They'll migrate further down south towards Dallas or Houston or Austin.
See that car? Seen better days.
Yeah, it's been there a while. Here's your typical people in the alley.
2847.
What are we doing? We just hanging out?
Music.
Oh, listening to music. All right. Well, carry on.
Okay, have a good day, officer.
We're cruising along and he's punching into his computer this guy's license plate, and we were like, whoa, this car is like way out of retro.
2013, December.
So he's a long way out of registration.
Could you start me another unit, code 1, please?
Any available unit to meet 350 Bravo. Start for 31.
Move over, Johnny.
Houston.
There's going to be someone in the back with you in a second.
I am a big fan of cops, and when I was sitting in the back, I'm watching on Grizz's screen, and it's like I'm watching cops on TV, but actually I'm watching from the back of the police car.
Is driver's license is suspended.
The guy's got warrants galore. He's like, hey, you all want to see a Texas county prison? We're like, I guess so. Why? Because this guy's going to prison.
No insurance and expired driver's license.
When you're riding along with the American police, of course you're going to go to a donut shop. And he was happy to oblige. One for me and one for the sergeant.
So we're driving around with the police officer in the ride-along, and he's like, hey, if you stay anywhere in town, don't stay at that place. Johnny, 5 minutes later, comes up and says, guys, I booked us a room.
Hey, there were some times I got us some pretty good hotels, and those boys should be thankful.
Of course, Johnny books us into a room online, and where do we end up?
There's like cars on blocks.
2 separate police officers, 2 separate ride-alongs. Yes. They both said,
They both pointed.
don't stay here.
You know that one hotel we drove past that you said do not stay at?
Yeah.
Would you believe that Johnny booked us into that hotel?
Well, don't get robbed.
He said, mate, we've got your number on speed dial. We might be calling you tonight.
Fiddling with the cable because the TV here is pathetic. And this crashes out. We open it. Digital pocket scale. I need to put this back because...
Is there anything else behind there?
Yeah, I don't want to stick my hand back there. We know the local popos, so we're safe now.
We know they do tours of the parking lot, checking plates and running numbers, so, you know.
Oh, I feel so much better. Next time.
Well, when it comes to feeding the crocs and the gators, I'm no Steve-O, and that's for sure.
Meant to come to Texas to find the angriest roo that ever exists.
There must be something in the water. That guy was beefed up, jacked up, and he was ready for a fight.
The Dreamlivers also take on the famed river death creature, the Gator Gar. And Johnny gets his yeehaw on. That's next time with the Aussie Dreamlivers.